What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video today. And in this video I've got a couple of boxes in the mail. Both of these things just came on the same day. Very crazy coincidence. But grab the first box on top. Here is the first box. Already removed everything. Get this out of here. Yeah, looks like everything's right on the order form on that one. Okay, so now we'll... This is Shapeways, by the way, I forgot to mention. More Shapeways models. Okay, and we have the two boxes containing the models. I also got a second box as well. I'll get to that in just a minute once I get all this stuff unboxed. Ooh, they look pretty cool. Oops. Yeah, I got these little lights on the side if you haven't even noticed. They've been seen in many of the thumbnails, but we'll take this one out. This is just kind of in a general bag. This is a Bombardier Challenger 300 and 1/400 scale. No cage of any kind, and there we go. Beautiful model. Getting more of these just because, you know, figured if I do these smaller general aviation like airports, it'll just make it look a little more nice. So pretty standard Bombardier Challenger 300. I've seen this kind of family of Bombardier Challengers. I haven't seen the 600s up close. Those are more closely related to the CRJs that you see for the passenger planes. But yep, that's just the lone Bombardier Challenger 300. We'll put that off to the side, and I will grab the Cessna Skyhawk, Cessna 172 Skyhawks. There's 4 of them. And I'm sure they're going to be super duper tiny. And they're also going to be in a little cage. So they're wrapped in this foam-like thing. And then they're probably hiding in there somewhere. Okay. Zoom out a little bit. And then there's the, you can kind of see the cage in there. But not the planes that well. There we go. They're so adorable too. They're so cute and tiny. So I will have to be cutting these out as well. Good thing I got a set of these. They're like wire cutters or whatever. So I use these to cut the planes out of the little cages, just to make sure that they're ready for display. And that's pretty much it with the Shapeways models. I'll cut these out later and I'll show you at the end of the video. But we're gonna head over to the second box, which I'll grab now. Okay, here is my Delta Airlines Airbus A319 from Aero Classics. Just like how my A320 arrived from the same brand in the standard blue box, and the only sort of text that you're going to see is the 1/400 scale down at the bottom. There's a back on the box as well, but there's like a barcode on there. I don't want to show that, so I'll just pop the box open and the plane. I've been wanting a 319 for so long. This is going to complement the 320 I already have pretty well. Oh yes, so glad I finally have one of these. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I almost dropped it. Now, these things are kind of slippery, but there you go, Delta 319. Oh man. You know how long I've been wanting one of these? It's been quite a while, but I'm so glad that my quest has finally completed. I've waited 5 weeks for this model to get in. Since I had to get it from England, the whole shipping process took absolutely forever and a day and a half. But I finally have it, my Delta A319. So this is November 302, November Bravo. I'll flip it over. Did I damage any of the landing gear? No, I did. I didn't. I meant to say I didn't, not I did, but anyways. Do the left side. Cockpit window, L1 boarding door, you got the standard Delta titles, and then again, the same effect with the colors as on the 320. You can see that the colors are way off, they're very dark, and it just doesn't look that great. But there's the registration again, 302 November Bravo, and then the American flag, and then the Delta tail, which actually in person, the colors look a little bit brighter. It's a very subtle difference, but on camera, still very dark. And then you have the very crappy landing gear, but certainly much better than what Gemini has been bringing out to us these days, am I right? Yeah, not much to this model. I mean, it's just your generic Aero Classics baby bus, even though it doesn't have the baby bus decals for whatever reason. But very happy I finally have a Delta 319 in my collection. I would have gotten the Gemini version, but the Gemini version is so hard to find. In fact, I couldn't even find any when I was trying to find a 319, so I have to settle for the Aero Classics. The colors are off, but I think it's worth a trade-off. So, all right, I'm gonna cut these Cessna Skyhawks out of their little plastic cage, those Shapeways models. I'll show them off. All right, I've got all of the planes out of their little cage, the Cessna Skyhawks, right in front of me. You can see just how tiny they are. I pick up one of them. Yeah, it's probably just as big as my thumbnail. Yeah, so I can kind of fit it on there. I'll just show you how tiny these things really are. Put it on top of a quarter as well. God, it fits perfectly right on the quarter. Oh, that's so cool. There's my Delta 319, by the way. I'm just putting that in there. And then there's my Bombardier Challenger 300. Looks pretty cool. I'm just kind of going spazzy with the zoom. Sorry about that. Other than that, yeah, all the planes arrived in pretty much one piece. Nothing broke off or went missing or anything. I'm just gonna inspect each one here as I go. So with that being said, that concludes this video. So thanks for watching. And I'm looking forward to putting some of these models, especially my Delta 319, in future airport updates. And oh yeah, here's some of my other Shapeways models. Go check out my first Shapeways model unboxing video if you haven't yet. This is a Cessna 750 Citation X, and I also got some Cessna 404s. In fact, when you put them next to it, they look kind of big. So buy them for yourself. I would definitely recommend Shapeways models. This is not sponsored, by the way. I bought this with my own money. But with that being said, that concludes this video. Thanks for watching, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.